Hi guys, my name is Susie and I am a certified trauma recovery coach and I specialize in narcissistic abuse and relationships. And today I'm going to be answering the question, why do narcissists do what they do? Narcissistic behavior can be very confusing, and if you're watching this video, chances are you're either experiencing that now or have experienced that in past relationships and you're trying to make sense of it all. People with a high level of narcissistic traits can act kind and charming 1 minute, and then the next minute they are acting jealous, controlling, they fly into a rage. They might act calm and caring out in public, but then behind closed doors, it's like a switch flips and they become Dr. Jekyll. Understanding what's behind the narcissist behavior is key to you finally understanding that it isn't you causing their behavior like they might claim, and it's your biggest defense against further lies and manipulation. So, what is it that's driving the narcissist behavior? It's actually extreme insecurity. That's right. While narcissists project a very confident and strong demeanor, on the inside, the majority of narcissists are actually highly insecure and have a very low level of self-worth. And it's this low level of self-worth and insecurity that drives them to pursue four main things in a relationship: power, control, attention, and admiration. And it's actually their pursuit of these things that ultimately turn people away from the narcissist, and that further fuels their insecurity and low level of self-worth, and they end up finding themselves in a vicious cycle, which in turn translates into a vicious cycle for their victim, which is the cycle of abuse. So let's dig into these four main things a little bit further: power, control, attention, and admiration, and see how they play out into the relationship. For simplicity's sake, I'm going to combine power and control and attention and admiration, since those kind of go together. So first off, power and control. Narcissists are very strategic right out of the gate in who they choose to be in a relationship with, and oftentimes target people with a high level of empathy. Empaths are typically very good listeners. They can give their attention for long periods of time, and they're in tune with other people's emotions, making them the perfect target for the narcissist. And things are usually all sunshine and roses at the start of a relationship with a narcissist because they do a high level of love bombing. They make their partner feel like they have just landed in the best relationship they could ever be in, that there's nothing else better out there for them, and they get them excited about the future. But as soon as any sort of insecurity creeps into the narcissist's minds, they quickly work to regain power and control, and they've got a lot of tools in their toolbox to do this with. They'll use anything from gaslighting to manipulation to lies to going into a narcissistic rage to get their victim in a state of confusion and to further control the environment so that they stay enmeshed in this cycle of abuse. There's extreme high highs and extreme low lows, much like having a substance use addiction, and it can be very difficult for people to walk away from that. Narcissists also really fear rejection. So it's not uncommon for a narcissist to have a high level of jealousy with who their partner spends time with, whether that's family members or friends. And they oftentimes accuse their partners of having an affair because of that extreme insecurity and fear of rejection, and may want to control how their partner looks, how they dress, really anything to feel that sense of control and like that person's not going to leave them. Next up, attention and admiration. If you've gotten into an argument with a narcissist, you know that they have a very difficult time accepting criticism. They actually often will fly into a narcissistic rage when criticized because it brings up those feelings of insecurity and worthlessness. Narcissists actually can only admire themselves through the attention and admiration of others. So that is why they work so hard to control their environment and to control their partners into continuing to be their narcissistic source of supply and to continue giving them that admiration and attention that they crave. Narcissists oftentimes don't reciprocate this admiration, which can make it very difficult for their partners. And they will also use tactics like blaming their partner for not giving them enough love and attention to try to, again, fuel that narcissistic supply to give them more of what they need. So I hope this was helpful for you today. Again, understanding what drives the narcissist's behavior is key to understanding that it isn't about you. So if you needed that reminder today, it's not about you. It's about their extreme insecurity, and that is what pushes them to do some of these things that they do, or all of the things that they do in the relationship. If you're liking my content, check out the notes for today's episode where I will link my Instagram page. I post a lot of content on there as well. I also have a website where I post blogs regularly, and through my website you can also look at my one-to-one coaching offerings, and you can book a free discovery call with me as well. I would love to walk this journey with you if you're navigating narcissistic abuse, either in your current relationship, or maybe you're further down the path and you've left the relationship but are beginning the healing process. Maybe you're navigating a challenging divorce, co-parenting situation. All of those things I'm very well versed in and would love to support you along your way.